This is Rampage, and today we're playing Space Engineers. Because DK sent me the game as a gift on Steam, so why not play it? Right?
That's a great idea.
Right?
I totally approve of that idea. Alright, I realize that the ship's missing a few gyros.
Gyros? What's a gyro?
Gyros help the ship turn.
I knew it!
It may have something to do with the ship being crashed. And, I don't know who was driving.
It was probably you. No, it was probably Matthew. And then the ship crashed.
Matthew. Dang it, Matthew, that's why we can't have nice things.
Whoa! What am I doing now? I'm gonna do a flip.
I feel the flip. By the way, you should be able to turn a lot better. I've added some gyros to the ship. Oh gosh. Boots! Boots, don't fail me now!
So this is the asteroid. So, do you know a bit about, like, the story of this game, DK? Like, is there even
a
story?
The story is our journey through space.
So, DK's taught me, like, the basic tools of the game, like, the basics of the game. I'm pretty sure there's still, like, a lot more to
I think you know how to fly around now. In fact, you're so good you could fly this ship.
I'm gonna crash it again!
Oh, why am I spinning through the air? Grab Boots, why did you fail me? Fine, it's fine. There goes my pizza I had earlier.
I don't think that you should have pizza when I'm gonna fly a ship. I'm not slowing down. DK, I'm gonna abandon ship. You need to stop us. Stop us.
Okay, hop out of the seat. I'll fix it.
I'm out of the seat. Help us! Help! So, well, DK's
so I
doing
press Z
that.
and I turn the dampeners off.
Well,
Okay.
DK has fixed that. The basic tools of this game are this thing, a drill, because you can drill things.
By the way, you get to enjoy being spun around now.
Oh my gosh! I got teleported out of the ship!
Oh, okay. I'll stop for you.
I was teleported out of the ship. But you also have a saw so you can break things in your ship. And then you have the welder. So if you have damage, if anything's damaged, you just and fly around using your welder. And then you have weapons. But since me and DK are in creative, we can just...
Normally you'd use the guns to protect yourselves from mobs that don't want, like, to give you cookies.
Oh, I thought they wanted to give me cookies.
I swear. That's totally what that's used for.
I'm gonna use my gravity boots using X to turn off my jetpack.
By the way, if you're flying really weird, make sure that the red triangle isn't red. The giant triangle near the bottom left should be blue. If you're flying like you're crazy, that's usually why.
What? So it shouldn't be red?
If it's red, you should totally press Z to fix that.
Oh, that would have explained a lot. So we got a bunch of different rifles. Ah! So DK can't take damage. I can't take damage. Everything is good. Pew, 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 pew. So, how do we build a ship, DK?
Well, you notice I've been adding some blocks.
You have?
So you press G. Since we're in creative mode, we can just place blocks finished. We can't do that in survival, okay?
Oh.
But it works in a very similar way. So press G, and then go to the block you want, look at the block that you want, and then add it to your little control panel.
All
You
blocks?
can, yeah, you see all the different blocks?
Thruster. Ion thruster.
Ion thrusters are for space, as we talked about.
DK, I want to go to a planet.
Huh?
I want to go to a planet.
I'm sorry, I didn't spawn one with a planet. I was bad.
So, is there no planet, like, at all?
I spawned for there not to be any planets.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that was my choice.
Why? Planets are good.
Well, because planets push my computer really hard. And since I was going to be hosting, I didn't know what was going to happen.
Okay, I have a space ball. What does this do?
What now?
I have a space ball. I placed a space
Space
ball.
balls do terrible, horrible things if you don't know what you're doing with them.
What do they do?
Well, let me show you.
There's a space ball out here.
It does this.
What?
I just did it. I came at you with a drill.
Oh! What does it do?
So if you hit Control 1, you may notice that you have a little inventory of things. And then I think 1.
So you have a bunch of them. You have control like.
So control lets you switch to different
hotbars.
Hotbars, yeah. And you have like 9 hotbars that you can fill up.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that.
So the idea is like to really help you kind of build, if you will.
Yeah, I like these rifles. Is that a bad thing?
What?
The fact that I like the rifles?
No problem with that.
Can they damage a ship?
Yeah, it's totally damaging the ship. I was joking.
You should have told me that before I blew up a block.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
So what is this ship made out of?
It's actually made up of many different blocks. There's 2 basic blocks to know about. You have light and heavy. Heavy is more armored but more expensive in the base game.
Okay.
It uses more components to do the same
But
thing.
that doesn't matter when you're in space because weight doesn't matter when you're in space.
Weight doesn't matter, but also it costs more resources to make the heavier blocks. So that's what you're weighing. So when those break, they're really like it's a bigger loss
than if it wasn't that.
But also the fact is, yeah. So why don't we
build a ship?
That's what I was gonna suggest.
And then we can like so I want to have a bunch of weapons on the ship. And I know there's like there's a bunch of stuff. Like there's like rockets and a bunch of different stuff. And we can add those to the ship, right? I'm gonna fly the ship. Why not? Shouldn't there be like a door to the ship? Like instead, shouldn't we have a back to the ship? You know, like just maybe. You know, just maybe, and you know, fix the giant hole in the back of our ship. How do I get in? How do I get in? Where do I get in?
What do you mean?
When you fail to find the entrance, Ooh,
You can always just drill in.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, that would make sense. Bloop, bloop. X?
Hey, Rampage,
Yeah?
why don't you join me for a second?
Where are you?
I'm outside the ship.
Oh, okay. Is there a run button?
Yes, hold shift. But that doesn't work with jetpacks because you're
Okay.
not running.
DK, where are you? Oh, there you are. Ah!
So now that you've blown up the ship I was building,
Wait, you were building a ship?
yes.
Wait, what's this? What's this thing?
Who's the starting of a ship?
Wait,
Oh
what?
no, now it's flying away. No.
Sorry, I had no idea.
You
that
know what?
you
This
had-
is why they say you should always build on the flat space of a ship or an asteroid.
Yeah. I would know what that is. But a random thing in the middle of nowhere, yeah, I would have no guess. So DK, since we're doing that, let's go to that asteroid. I'll fly us to it. Okay? I'll fly us.
I don't know if I trust your flying. No, that's cool. I got it.
You can stop
So
us.
what I need to start off with is I just need to put some engines on this so it'll and a reactor just to make sure that if you bump it, it doesn't fly off. Oh my gosh! What came flying past me? You scare me. You scare me.
It's right there.
I may have put too many gyros on that.
No, there's plenty gyros. We might need more though. Whee! Oh, now I can't turn at all. Wait.
You're turning, just not in the direction you think.
Am I upside down? Or right side up? Is this upside down?
There's no upside down. You're in space.
But I would like to know these things.
Those things are irrelevant concepts.
But I would be that if I ever went to space. I would be that one person that like keeps track of like up, down, left,
There is
right.
no up and down. Those are concepts that mean nothing to us.
I feel like the ship is turning less easily.
I think it's just in your mind.
DK, hop on the ship and let's fly.
No, I'm building it. I just need to put a reactor on it and it's stable.
That's a ship?
No, I'm just building a platform for me to build my fighter on, or your fighter, or someone's fighter.
A fighter.
Let's see. Then reactor.
I would have never guessed that you were building a ship here.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why
there
not?
we go. Now you can hit it and it won't fly off into Nova Scotia.
Oh.
Unless I don't put a gyro on it like a dum-dum. Did I miss the direction? There we go.
DK, I'm coming!
So, I guess the real question is, how big do you want this fighter to be?
For now, let's keep it at a small.
So, also, what kind of cockpit do you want?
A one at the front of the ship that I can see out in space.
Talk about styles. There's two different styles of fighter cockpits, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to put one on each side so you can tell me which one you want to be on your, okay?
Okay.
Okay, there is one style there.
Ooh.
And the other style is there.
like this one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I think I know what to do with the back one, right? That's like that's the seat facing backwards, right? That's like the. Well, actually, here's the question. Um, do we want to set up the because I mentioned both of us are gonna be in this ship, right?
Huh?
I think that's a safe assumption, right?
Yeah, wouldn't we both be in the ship? Why would...
So we can do like that for cockpits, right?
Yes.
That's kind of cool, right?
Yes. Yes! 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 I like that. Amazing. 20 out of 20. 30 out of 30. 100 out of 40. What happens if I take my helmet off? I have my helmet off. Am I not dying because I'm in creative?
You're in creative. Yeah.
So, if I wasn't in creative, my H...
Okay, so there's the Mr. B seat, right?
This is the one for Mr. B?
Yeah.
Okay.
You agree?
Sure.
Right.
Okay, so... Flip, flip. We have... a seat, Mr. B seat.
Mhm.
So, what do we do from here? Because this does not look like a ship at all.
Yeah, true. Though you keep trying to launch this plane into space for some reason.
What?
Makes me a little worried. You keep hitting the ship, hoping to make you realize when you hit it, it has to stop itself, right? So I have a question. What kind of ship should this be? That kind of matters what we're gonna build. Do we want to make a ship that will help us mine for resources? Or do we want to make a fighter jet?
A fighter jet.
Okay.
What would happen if I shot the ship? Would I go flying off to the distance?
The thruster should stop it, but please don't.
Okay. I won't yet. Yet. I want the ship to fly off into the distance. Just by shooting it once. And the reason why I want that to happen is because it would never happen in real life. Unless you're in space.
It would, because in space,
well, it would never happen. What I meant to say is it would never happen on Earth.
By the way, feel free to take some small blocks and start building up the ship however you like. I don't know how you want the ship to look, actually.
I don't really know either. So, what do we build it out of? Do we build it out of armor blocks?
No. Hit G.
Yeah.
And then go to small blocks and grab those blocks.
Small blocks or all blocks?
Small blocks. Small, as in small.
There we go.
Because those are basically instead of from the desk that has one grid type, this has two different grid types.
Oh.
By the way, I know what I'm going to be doing this Saturday.
What are you gonna be doing?
I'm going to be buying a new keyboard. Because that's what my keyboard has decided. It's decided that it doesn't want to
armor. What do we build it out of?
Out of anything you want. You're just trying to come up with a shape. I was going to build the guts of the ship.
Because all I see is armor block. I don't see anything else.
Okay. You should see light armor. Yeah, armor is just block.
Ah!
So pick out the shapes that you totally want. Like if you go into small blocks, there's a lot of blocks in there. There's thrusters and
Yeah,
guns
I'll let you do
and
all
as
that.
that good stuff. But go ahead and just like take the basic shape blocks. Now, unlike from the debts, to rotate blocks, you use. If you may notice at the top right, there's a giant cube when you're placing a block, and it shows you what buttons flip the block in what direction, and that is end, home, delete, page up, page down. Like you could see that, right?
Yeah. I don't know why, but you've been like, while you were saying all that, you were really robotic.
Really? Sorry.
Yeah, you're being a really, really,
That's
really
okay.
robot.
So you were kind of there. Well, unfortunately,
Hope that isn't like in my video.
it probably is.
No!
No, it's probably just me that's robotic in your video.
That. That's delete. What? Um, this is really gonna take like some time to figure out the controls.
Mm-hmm. I believe in you.
What does it mean by home?
There's a button on your keyboard called home. It's right up to page up and page down.
Home. Oh, there.
It's right. It's like directly above the arrow keys. You just keep pushing it. It rotates different directions.
This thing. Maybe this is. Ah, yeah, this is what I wanted. Nope, that won't. Oh, that actually did work. What did you just place?
What's up?
You placed something really big. Like,
Yeah,
really.
it's a cargo container, so I can put ammo in it.
Oh! Whee! Okay.
But I turned that the wrong way.
So it doesn't need to be aerodynamic because we're in space.
Yeah, basically what I'm trying to get is I want like the big side to go where the actual ammo is, because the ammo needs the big side to come out of.
Hmm.
At least in my headspace, it probably does. The game probably.
Probably doesn't care.
Don't forget to work in some angle blocks as well to clean it up, like slopes.
Yeah, but like the nice thing is we don't need to. we don't need to, but we will.
We don't. Yeah.
We don't need to, but we will because we can. This seems like it would take a really long time. There we go. It seems like this would take like a really long time to actually build something. Like, doesn't it?
Small fighters, yeah, because of the small grid size. But I assure you, like it's kind of figuring out what you want your ship to look like, really.
Yeah, I just want something fast, easy, simple for now. Then the further that I progress in the game, you progress and all that, we'll go more advanced. But for now, simple.
Okay.
No. Boop, 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 boom. No, that's upside down. We don't want it upside down. Get out of here.
Boom. Okay, so we got that done, right? I'm not gonna put a cargo container on here.
What's a cargo? What is that?
Cargo containers hold. That's basically all. That's their job. And so what I'm gonna do is I was thinking about putting Gatling turrets on the top and bottom of the cargo container. Like that, right? Whoops, that's not centered. That would make me sad.
That would make you sad.
Because Rampage would delete it.
What just happened? What just happened?
You hit the ship. Oh gosh, you keep hitting the ship. You keep hitting me too.
Wait, what? How am I hit? Like, just bumping?
You rammed into me. You keep ramming into me and the ship.
Whoop!
And the ship has enough mass now that it's having problems stopping. Let's see. That is not how you spell turret.
It's okay. Ugh. Having some serial trouble with this. So, DK, was this game like hard for you when you started out, and then you just got?
No, I used to watch a lot of YouTubers play this.
So you knew what you were doing. Unlike me.
I wasn't necessarily knew what to do. I just knew what not to do because that's what they taught me. They taught me what not to do.
I'm having some lag issues, I think.
Yeah, we probably next time we should not let me host because my computer is not as nice as yours.
Ooh.
And this is a really harsh game to run.
Yeah, I could see that. What
So there's a good reason I'm not streaming.
Can I shoot these? I want to shoot them.
Yeah, you totally can.
How?
I
want to shoot something.
Go into one of the cockpits.
This will be my cockpit. Okay.
Okay, hit G.
Shooting at the former ship. Oh, G. I pressed G.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I made a mistake.
I can search everything.
Those rocket launchers or Gatling? Oh my gosh! Whoops! I gave you rocket turrets. I'm sorry.
That's even better.
So they're controllable. So what you could do is you can drag one over to your toolbar and then hit control.
What?
And then when you ever press that button, you gain access to that turret.
Whee! So what am I doing?
Okay, press G.
G.
Okay, look for one of the rocket launcher turrets. It should be called missile turret or something like that.
Missile turret 2, missile turret 3.
Yeah, grab number 2, and then drag it to your control toolbar at the bottom.
Okay.
This is actually your cockpit toolbar. All right, and when you drop it in there, you got a bunch of different options. You want the word that says control.
Control. Ah, there it is. So control.
Now press 2. Whoops, sorry. Press 2. Or press the button that's for that one.
Whoa! A completely different point of view.
Yeah, because you're seeing it from the point of view of the rocket launcher.
So what do I do to fire?
Left click.
Oh! Attack it! Attack!
You may notice a little bar that's going around. That's the turret reloading.
I don't see a bar.
I mean, it should be something, a little tiny line around the cursor.
Oh, I think I did something bad to the ship.
We're going inside ramp.
Yeah!
Oh gosh!
No! No! Oh my god. Whee!
See, when you went to control the gun, it gave me control of the cockpit.
Oh.
Oh! 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 Oh no! Oh no! The ship's flying out of control now. Oh, you shot me directly. By the way, to release control of the turret, press F.
Okay, DK, this is what happened. So, I was going to fire, and then you get out, and then I press left click.
So now another thing you can do, go back to your G menu and grab the camera and drop it down to 3. And then press 3. And you'll be able to look it through the camera.
G camera 2?
Is that what it's called?
I see a camera 2.
Yeah, it's called camera 2.
Okay.
So drag camera 2 to
a
button on your toolbar.
View? Toggle back.
Yeah, you totally want it to be view, sorry.
Okay. What do I do now?
And then press that button that you selected,
View,
and you should be able to
view. Whoa, what does V do? View. Where do I find this?
when you drop it, when you're dropping it into the G menu,
Yeah.
you have a choice of view.
Yeah, I did that, but what do I do to activate it?
Cool. You press that button that you put it into.
Where is view on your keyboard?
No.
Eh?
Remember how this works? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait, it only faces in one direction?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
But use your scroll wheel to zoom in and zoom out.
Oh.
You can still, if we have like regular mounted weapons, you can still fire these while sitting in the cockpit. I mean, while viewing the camera. So you can use the camera to see how far out your shots are. Does that make sense?
Well, I see you're moving the ship now.
Yeah. And check out the red ship.
I can see a lot of details. And then when I zoom out, I can, can't see any details. This is awesome. And since it's so awesome, we've already spent who knows how long playing this game. But it's about time for me to wrap this up. So, fail. Outro fail. Absolute fail. Well, everybody, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please slap that like button down below. If you're add on to the channel, please subscribe. Love you all. See you all next time.
Goodbye.